Now I'm going to show you how to get the Pearson correlation coefficient with Google Sheets. You want to make sure you have your two scale variables here. And these are scale variables, they're numeric. The order right now doesn't matter. They should probably be next to each other just to make things easier. But if we flip them, it wouldn't matter. Remember, if you do the correlation of x and y, that will equal the correlation of y and x. So if you flip them, we'll have the same correlation. Alright, so there's two ways to get the correlation. You can type in a formula function here, or you can use the analysis toolpack. The toolpack is helpful when you have a bunch of variables that you're working with. When you just have two variables, then it doesn't really matter. So first I'll show you the way with typing it in. So you're gonna pick a random cell that's empty, put equal, and then start typing in correlation. And you don't have to type in the whole thing, you just stop at L, and you can see it pops up here. Remember that the population correlation and the sample correlation are the same thing. They end up being the same thing because the n's and the n-1s cancel out, and it gets standardized, so it doesn't really matter. So there's only one function for both the population correlation and the sample correlation. So after you type in that word, then you want to open a parentheses and click on your first scale variable, and then put a comma, and then your second scale variable. Or you can type it in if you can figure that out, and then close your parentheses. Press enter, and voila, we have a correlation of 0.7099 and yada yada. Alright, so that's the first way to do it. And the second way, if you have a bunch of variables but we only have two scale variables, so it's not really helpful in this instance, but I'll show you how to do it anyway, just in case you ever need to use it. So we're going to go to add-ons and make sure this is installed. If you don't have it already, go to get add-ons and search for it, and click here, or go over here and then push start, and it'll pop up for you. And then go to correlation. The input range is going to be your two scale variables, so we're gonna click here, and you want to highlight both scale variables, and so highlight both of them, and then if you go back to input range, it'll fill it in for you. Or you can figure out how to type it in. We probably didn't have to go to D or E1000 here. We probably just went to D11 or E11. I'm sorry, D1 to E11 would have done the trick, but this is fine too. And then keep columns here. You want to put labels in first row because we have variable names in the first row. The output range, you can just click a random cell or type it in here. But after you click it, then go back here and it'll type it in for you. Or you can type it in yourself, and it's going to go in this area. Our output will go in that area. Then we want to press OK. And voila, we have our correlation table. Might want to make things a little bit bigger here. And again, this is more helpful if you had a bunch of variables. That would be a bigger table. But we have the same answer for either way you do it.